Shine light tonight. It's just the moon and stars and helping us to ease our minds. Shine light tonight. It's just the moon and stars and helping us. Shine light tonight. It's just the moon and stars and helping us to ease our minds.
Whenever you approach people and tell them that, oh, I'm a rapper, there is some behavior attached to the word rapper. A lot of stereotypes, they will just directly judge you.
He's trying to copy the West. That's what they're like, what it's looked upon. Or like he's trying to be gangsta, which is sort of neither the case. And when you listen to the music, it is me, even at a work level. A lot of times people will be like, oh, Ahmad, he does this and that, but he also raps. It's said in that way, like, could you believe it kind of thing. My parents, like at first they were confused, like, why is this kid shouting in his room at 3 a.m. in the morning, right? And like, because you had that shitty mic, like a built-in laptop mic. You can only record like at a certain time when everyone's asleep, so they're like, what the fuck is this kid doing? And then they walk in, there's a lot of takes that I had to like delete. And there's like my mom's voice at the end, like with the door, like, what are you doing? I'm like, you gotta delete that shit.
My mom, she's a teacher and she wants me to like have a college degree and stuff. So for me to right now be able to make music, I had to like go through 4 years in the university. And I don't even have to use my college degree to like go into the studio to record and all that. And now I can make music and, you know, it's kind of like a long journey for me.
As many people, parents have very restrictive side when it comes to hip hop. As a matter of fact, the fact that it's rebellious, they think that it will get you in trouble. It means that you're gonna go to the street and do something wrong. It's not important, it won't take you anywhere. No one makes money out of being a musician. But I started stepping it more outside and trying to do my own thing when it comes to organizing events. This is a place that deserves effort and it deserves a lot of commitment because it's a place that can grow. Yes, my parents cannot see it or the society cannot see it. They don't understand that the beauty of hip hop is what you deliver and the message that you're trying to deliver.
They didn't accept the fact that I'm a dancer. I had a lot of problems almost for a year. I actually had to stop for a few months. Now, with the time, they accept the way I'm living.
Yo, like out here, the culture is whack as hell. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I think when you get into it, like I started getting into it like for real, like 15. And then at that age, you know, your family are like, it's just like a phase. Oh, that's cute, you know what I mean? No one like takes you seriously. This guy's like crazy. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. What about your future? Go be a doctor or be engineer or like some other like bullshit, whatever.
My family was a little bit disappointed, but when you live in a society that do not support these things, you do not understand how hip-hop culture goes. So I had to explain everything and now it's fine.
This part of the world, I had to keep on explaining what graffiti is and why I'm doing it. While I'm actually painting, I always have to stop and explain to somebody I'm not doing something illegal. My family didn't understand it just like everybody else in the beginning, but then when I started doing it and doing it as a profession, they were very supportive and every time we travel, everyone knows to carry my spray paint for me or with me.
When I start rapping 2010. From the family side, oh come on, this is haram. You cannot do that. After 2 years, when I go to perform, my family came and they had just like, we are pleasure of you. Okay, you're a good artist, you're a good rapper, but this is a new thing for us. And their mainly point is only about do not speak politics, do not say bad words. If you live in the streets and every day all the people get in the streets, we all speak politics, we all say bad words to each other. It's not that harmful thing. If you are under 18, don't listen. There's a notice about that.
So when they saw me practicing, you know, they fight to stop me. As you know, the parents, they always look for something good for you, something good for your life. I need to go away far from my family to practice. I need to sacrifice to sleep outside, to stay with my friend. You know, it's like a punishment from my family. So when I start b-boying, I was like short person. So when I start to practice, so they saw that there is something happen for the body. So it's something good for the health. So from that time they start to support me.
I became who I am right now, from the rap actually. I train it very well. I finish about 6 notebooks, writing lyrics all the time, reading about hip hop all the time, watching documentary moving about hip hop. Back in the years 6 or 7 years ago, I don't know anything about politics. I don't know anything about the streets, about the hip hop culture mainly. So now I can speak, and when I meet the hip hop head, we had a long talk.
It helped me break a boundary and this notion that a female's place is in at home or in the kitchen or for just waiting to get married someday. I think it made me a lot more independent, obviously, and a lot more confident. I love what I do. I mean, every time I paint, I forget everything else. The boundaries that people put for a female, especially an Arab Muslim female. I think I helped break that boundary, and hopefully I've influenced or inspired other females to go in that path, to discover other things that they can do rather than the normal stuff that's expected of you as a female.
I achieved a lot of things like knowing more people, having friends, and being more sociable person, and being effective and hard worker.
Just being confident with my lifestyle. Like I can express myself, I can write a song, I can express my thought. And the same thing with people playing music and DJing and painting and graffiti and dancing and stuff.
Sanity. Like I think sanity. Like just keeping my shit together, man. Cause like it gets a bit retarded out here sometimes. So on a music level, like I've been fortunate enough to like do a bunch of shows, open up for a couple people, been played on the radio. That's always nice.
Actually, dancing makes you feel everything around you. When you're sad, you dance. When you're happy, you dance. Dance is everything. I was in a dance competition and I won the 2nd place. There were thousands of people and I didn't think I can make it at first. Will is a skill, you know. When you decide to do something, trust me, you can. And hip hop culture, when you love it, it just makes you a better person.
I have had opportunities that many third-party companies would come and ask me to organize events. So when they come and ask me to do it, I will willingly do it, but I will put more into them than they are actually doing. I would ask for financial support that they're like, oh, they don't believe that it's feasible to do it, because now why pay a musician while he can come and market himself? But I find it to be bullshit, to be honest. Because I find it to be bullshit, and I believe that musicians and artists should be paid for their work because of the amount of commitment they put into it. I believe that that's how I got some type of respect when I was networking with the many artists, because I come from the same perspective that they were in, because I have done free shows before. Oh, I want you to do this gig and I will pay you for it. If it's something that you like, many artists will tell you, oh no, I don't need to get paid for this, it's my love, it's my passion, I'll do it anyways. But at least the offer is important.
We start, only in the street. There is no school, it's like a wildlife. We practice without basic, and we hurt ourselves too much. So after like 5 years, we understand the culture, the real culture, about warm up, about what you need to do for your body to grow, for the liver to go up. The most important thing, it's not about to win or something. It's about to share your knowledge, to meet new friends. In Morocco, there is, huge bad things. So it's like the hip hop in general, he saved me from that dark life.
Made me a lot more aware of myself as a person, because a lot of times when you say something out loud, it sounds different or it sounds better. That's sort of the way. Imagine having to sit down and write every thought you've had. Could you look back 5 years ago and if you think of a conversation that you've had back then, you probably won't remember every single conversation that you've had. But the way I'm doing, when you write music, you're straight up writing thoughts and ideas that you had. So you can, if you put that all next to each other, you can see how much you've grown as a person. So I think definitely self-awareness.
First of all, is a way for me to express myself, since I'm a youth developer and a body language trainer. So whenever I'm around people or in a workshop, I need to stick to a certain words and stick to a certain way of talking. And whenever I'm writing a track, it's me. It's all me. I feel comfortable. I feel free. It made me express myself the way I really like. Second thing is connections. As a hip-hop artist, you need to deal with people with respect, with care. You need to understand. You need to support other hip-hop rappers, and you need to show them support, and you really understand, and collaboration. And meeting you, Tim, for example, like it's a connection. The way you handle yourself, it made me connect with other people. Thirdly and finally, it made me confident. It made me more approachable and know how to deal with people the way they really like. So I would thank hip hop for this.